Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy X-Ray. Today we're going to be taking a look at and going over everything that came out in the live stream this morning. I'm currently doing this in my car right now, so for the dedication, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below how excited you are. Let me know how many gems and stuff that you have saved up for them, or Star Fragments, whatever you want to call them. Let me know how many you guys saved up for ESCANOR, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. So obviously, as you guys see on the screen, he's clearly here. We do have him already on the way. He will be here tomorrow morning. For those of you who are in the East Coast of the United States, he will be here in, I believe it's 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 a.m. is supposed to be the time that we can get back into the game if we don't get an extended maintenance or something like that, which I'm really hoping, because I would like to be able to record and actually like record and have time before I go to work. You know what I'm saying? To actually, record or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna go over a few things in this man's overall, just what he is, what's going on with this update and everything. So starting off, we do have the axe here. We got the passive here, which is the sunspot. Obviously, most of the passives and stuff like that are going to be the exact same that they were from the leaks. They were pretty spot on. It might be a few number changes here and there, a little bit words may be switched around or whatever, in terms of like translation purposes or whatever. But for the most part, he seems to be exactly the same. So axe seems to still be damage dealing. The great sword is still going to be burn, and then the shield is going to be your support utility hybrid type of thingy with a little bit of damage on there as well. So it's not left out in the dust when it comes to the versus the two damaging types that he has. But yeah, really excited for this man overall. Really happy that he's in the game and coming on in the game. Let's go ahead and move forward a little bit. Let's talk about some of the other stuff that we got coming on here. So obviously we do have his outfit sets here. We're going to be getting those. The outfit on the left, which is the Northern Wilderness right here, where you actually have to farm up the new Abyss bosses for Galand, and they also added an Abyss boss for the Forgotten Mines. So we're going to actually have to fight both of those in order to get these pieces to make the outfit for that. And this is going to be the best outfit to have for his axe. So we got to get to the story or whatever and unlock the boss fight so we can actually participate in that. And the other set we can just make off rip. So probably everybody's going to be running the great sword for a few hours until they get their hands onto the axe skin here and rock that on out. Moving on into the next part of the live stream, which it was a lot of stuff in here, like a lot of stuff. Obviously, we're going to be getting the ESCANOR, his axe Rita. This is going to be like this summonable thing that they do everything. You have to pay money for this. So unfortunately, that's the case. But hey, it's better than not being able to make the weapon and not be able to craft the weapon. So if you're wailing, go ahead and grab this. Obviously, this is pretty decent stuff in here. Honestly, the most thing that I really like is just the weapon blueprint, the potions, the shard, and I guess the legendary bead. That's pretty much the main thing I'm looking for. Obviously, you're going for the gear and armor and whatnot as well. We will be getting a whole new act here. This will include Act 13, so this will be including the Galan boss fight and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's going to be like the last little bit of the boss fight or whatnot. I'm probably going to try to rush through the story. I have not paid attention to much of the story here. I probably will watch a video or something like that going over what's going on in the story. But personally, to me, I have not actually paid attention to anything that's going on or whatever. Moving on. We will be getting a new region as well here. My Sweet Gluttony, pretty decent area. We're going to be pretty much getting ESCANOR's his bar area there. They did have a video. I've already put like little clips and stuff, little shorts up on my channel and stuff like that have stuff to do with these new regions and stuff like that for the trailers that they showed. But yeah, we'll be getting new gathering materials down there, as you guys can clearly see. And then we're getting that sunlight flower. Probably gonna be needing to use that for ESCANOR in order to actually get him to get raised up in mastery. A lot of people did pre-farm, which kind of, it sucks a little bit, but it does give us something to work for, so you just don't come in and max out ESCANOR and get off the game. So yeah, they doing their little thing. They doing their little thing or whatever. Let's fast forward a little bit here. See what we got. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we do have the Galan boss fight. Now with the Galan boss fight, we will actually have to fight against him while he's actually using his commandment. So his commandment of truth, obviously you need to do what he says. It'll be like different effects that pop up in the video and stuff like that. On the gameplay that they showed, it had like a little bar that was filling up over your head, and it was saying like either if you switched out or if you dashed, you would get petrified. So you just can't do what they're doing. And then it's another one where it's just like how it was in the show, where he has to hit you and then you can hit hit him type of thing. You take your turn, he take his turn type of thing. So we do have to obey by some of his commandment rules that we will play against inside of the boss fight, which is very interesting. It gives a little bit more of a deeper way of what they want to do for some of the future bosses and stuff like that in the game. Because you got to think about it. Imagine like a Esther Roaster boss or something like that, where we got to fight him and he's commandment is love. I'm not sure how they would do that, but I'm sure they can transfer that and somehow into gameplay or whatever. And maybe ESCANOR is immune to that or something like that. I have no idea, but that'd be funny. But yeah, this is going to be a weakness to fire and wind. So those of you who want to use a little bit of lane, you can actually use that. And then also, of course, it will be in Abyss as well as the dungeon. So that way you guys can farm that up. He's going to be dropping what you need in order to get the materials to make the next axe weapon or special weapon, whatever you want to call it. The next main weapon for the characters that will be introduced, like Daisy's sword and shield and Meliodas long sword. This is pretty much for ESCANOR. You're going to need some pretty decent stuff here. 30 platinum ingots is obviously the main bottleneck right there, but everything else should be relatively easy for you guys to get a hold of. The special weapon craftsman, it'll always be in the shop every time we get a new character, so you also will be able to get that. I think it only costs 10 of like the exchange currency to actually get that. Moving on, we will also be getting new accessories and stuff like that. So they did include these new accessories, with the 2-piece set being an HP increase. When the HP falls below a certain threshold, it will grant, being hit grants all allies a barrier equal to match HP, which is pretty decent. 3-piece set will include the darkness resistance there, so I'm assuming that's going to go hand in hand with fighting Galan. Maybe if you're struggling a little bit and you need to get that little bit of extra defense in there, you can fight against Galan and he doesn't actually one-tap you and whatnot. I wonder how this fight is going to work against Meliodas, because Meliodas is a darkness type and we don't really have too many characters or enemies in the game that might be darkness. I'm assuming Galan is going to be darkness just based off of what this set here is saying pretty much. Moving on to the next focus. So they did say for the Space-Time Junction here that we were not going to get this tomorrow for the update. We're actually going to get this on the 28th, and then I'm assuming this is going to be a weekly thing. Actually, it's going to arrive for the first time on the 29th. It says it right there at the screen. I don't know why I said 28, 29, whatever, same thing, close enough. We're only going to get the first 2 sectors to start off, and then I'm assuming as we go through time, we'll get more. I wonder what these will be. I don't know what exactly these will be, so hopefully they'll give a little bit more information tomorrow in more developer notes, but if not, then it's fine. I don't really care. It'll be just fine for me personally. They also said that we're going to get brand new SR, well not SR, but we're going to be getting brand new craftable engraved equipments here. So as you guys see on the screen, we're going to be getting a decent amount of them. We're going to get Meliodas' actual purple and black outfit, which is probably one of my favorite ones from Grand Cross. And pretty much everybody's getting like a royal knight type of outfit, where Meliodas is a little bit more dark and devious, but everybody else is kind of more shiny and bright, more armored up, a little bit more armor plating everywhere. But very happy for this. This is just more free-to-play gems eventually that you'll be able to grab in the game. So overall, it's a lot of gems right there. And maybe they can also support some of the other characters, you know, that we need them to support. Next up, we'll be getting 6 new pets, 3 of which we do not actually know like full visual confirmation of what those look like, but this one on the right over here looks like a camo. I'm not sure of the one in the middle, and then a lot of people were saying over there on the left side of that mystery one was a Hawk's variate, but I don't know. I really don't know. Only one I can really tell is probably that camel. Next, we'll be getting a craftable pet, which is going to be the mobile mining machine, which is a really good mining machine. This is pretty much like an AoE hit, and it one-taps all of the nodes that you need in order for you to be able to mine quicker. And I'm assuming it picks them all up. I didn't necessarily see that, but I'm assuming it picks them all up while you're on it. It makes sense for it to do so. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments if I'm correct on that or if I'm wrong at all. And then we'll also be getting 2 login pets, which will be Hawks with a proud mustache. He'll also have an ability. It does pretty much like a cruel son himself that he can kind of spit out, which is kind of like, you know, he's kind of representing ESCANOR, like a variation of ESCANOR of a him version. And then we're also getting a flying pet, which is this big ass owl here, which I believe we actually flew the owls in part of the story when you first get to the castle area or the city area in Leonis. So yeah. Those are really good to have. More pets, things to collect, more things to add to the codex and stuff like that. So yeah, very, very interesting there. Let's move on. Oh yes, we will be able to craft the sets and stuff like that we get from doing the dungeon runs now. This includes the previous one, so if you've already stacked up a lot of these resources, you should have a decent amount, especially for the stuff that we've already been fighting over and over again. And then we'll also be able to do it for the new set as well, so you can also use that to you know, progress quicker and try to get this ESCANOR outfit unlocked as quick as possible. And yeah, I'm overall super happy about the update so far. They've been doing a really good job with things and stuff like that. Also, they're going to be doing quality of life improvements here. We're going to get to that continuous tracking for all of the materials. So once you track the material right now in game, it just tracks the material one time, and then you have to go back into your bag and track it again. They're going to actually fix this so that way you can track all of them in one go, and you don't have to keep going back into the inventory just to be able to track one more and then go and just repeat that. Nobody wants to do that. It's annoying. They're also going to add the way to preview what the passives and stats will be for the engraving equipment instead of you having to go to a third-party website to actually look that up. So this will be in game now. Another really good quality of life improvement that we are all happy for, of course. Let's keep going. We will have plenty of events. I actually think I missed one event here. I'm gonna have to go back, but we do got this event here, the Promise of Hope. This is going to be like an exploration thing where you explore new regions, probably tell you to defeat a few mana bosses or whatever the case may be, and then you'll be able to get these rewards. The brilliant engraving seal, the magic shards, and then the Star Fragments are all standout things there. Stamina as well. Everything on here is pretty much good. Like I said, I think I'm missing one though, so I'm gonna have to go back a little wee bit. Or am I? Yeah, okay, I did miss one. The Rising Sun. This is pretty much just another login. This one is included with the animals that you can get, the pets too. Both of the mounts. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart right there, but yeah, both of the mounts can be grabbed right here. Pretty decent here. We get 5 pulls for the premium banner, 5 pulls for the regular banner. Plenty of large key cube bundles here, and then we get a brilliant engravement seal as well as the potion there. So pretty decent rewards here in general. I'm not too mad about that at all. Always good to, okay, let's not bring up the freaking thing, YouTube. I appreciate you. What else were we missing? Did I miss something? Oh yeah, and then we're going to be getting social media events. I believe the one on the left here is going to be a whatchamacallit, a one-person winner. I'm not sure about the one on the Discord, but I did know for a fact that they said the 3,000 one was a one-person winner. So yeah, if you want to try that, you can try that. Good luck for that. And I believe that is just about everything. We got a little bit more. Actually, let me see. I think they just cover, if I can actually get the seeking right here going right. No. There we go. Am I on the right page here? Come on now. All right, there we go. So this is pretty much everything that's going to be here from the live stream that we're going to be getting. So tomorrow on login, we're going to get the whatchamacallit, we're gonna get 5 more summon tickets for the premium. We're gonna get 3 cube key bundles here. I believe these are larges, and then we're gonna get 500,000 golds as well as 3,000 fragments tomorrow on login. So that'll be really good. And then as of right now, you can go and put in for the codes for ESCANOR in Origin for 30 enhancement stones, and then the Lion Sin is back. It's for elite trophy chance bundles, and you get 5 of those. So those are just extra rewards that we can get from that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this update video, live stream thingy mabobber video. Once again, I'm in my car, so I appreciate you guys if you end up enjoying the video. Other than that, man, it's me, your boy X-Ray. We're super close to 200 subscribers. I want to thank you so much. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video, just thank you so much for the support and stuff like that over the last month of playing this game. Thank you. And yeah, hopefully we have a lot more content coming out soon today on ESCANOR. So yeah, it's me, your boy X-Ray. See you.